Sana sotabang, sanki sana sotabang, sanki sana sotabang. She's so cool. Sanki sana sotabang,
Their kind of sound, but you do it in the guitar.
I put it on the guitar. I basically, my father taught me to play by ear.
Okay.
And that's really helped me because if you start your car and you rev your car,
Yeah.
I just have to feel your energy. Are you cross or sad? And then I'll put the guitar on that and I put a melody on for you. You'll dance to the revving of your car.
That's crazy. Wow, man. Yeah. All right. So what can people expect this coming weekend?
Firstly, Joburg's going to be blue.
Yeah.
If you're tuning in, I think we're going to go live as well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you're going to do that for us, Sipo.
Yeah.
It's going to be big, man. This is us ushering the blues into the world.
Man, welcome to it. This is another episode of the FreeRide podcast. I'm so excited. I'm with the legend himself, the man who's about to make history. Right here, we are at the Museum Africa. Thank you very much to all the free riders who keeps liking the show, who keeps giving us thumbs up, who keeps commenting on the show. The show is really growing from one strength to the other, and I really appreciate it, man. So without taking up much time, we are sitting in a beautiful, beautiful setup right here at the Museum Africa. There's a hut behind us. We are on the first floor of the Museum Africa. This is where it's going down this weekend. And of course, this weekend, Smoke is launching his album. So I'm so excited to speak to him. He's been here before. He's a friend of the show. And I'm so excited to speak to him. So without taking up much time, man, let's do this thing. Smoke, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, man.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm good.
Always good to be on your show, brother, man. I always look forward to it.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are in the world.
Absolutely.
And honored to be here.
Yeah. It's so excited to finally, you were here on the FreeRide podcast. Then the album is ready.
Yeah.
And you are launching it this weekend. You must be so excited about that.
Very excited. Very nervous.
Yeah.
The energy, I can feel the energy when I walked in here today. That it's about time that things are happening here. Yeah, but it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show.
All right. So how long did it take you to work on your album?
It took us about 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
And there was a sound we wanted. And I must say, I'm very happy that we managed to achieve that.
Okay.
You know, what we set out to do with the producer, Dean Holloway.
Yeah.
We set out for a certain sound and we managed to deliver that. So we're very excited, very excited.
What is the sound?
We wanted an old school vintage sound that I enjoy listening to. I like the old boys like Muddy Waters, B.B. King, the real old dirty blues.
Yeah.
John Lee Hooker.
Yeah.
So we managed to get that sound, capture that sound with a lot of African in it. I mean, and obviously our lyrics of of what is happening and things we've been through in life, and
Yeah. And the album is called what is it called?
Bluesman Baby.
Blues Man Baby.
Yes,
Blues
that's
Man Baby.
Hey, brother. That's a killer. That's a killer.
I heard you doing your performance, and congratulations on it, Radio Pop. And of course, I must give a big thumbs up to Radio Pop. And of course, Ron Keshner for hosting you.
Yeah,
he kept on talking about the FreeRide podcast and giving thumbs up. And you were on his show and you did a performance. And how was that for you?
Oh, that's insane, brother. I thank you for the link up and the connection. I told Ron when I met him, the Mlungu.
Yeah.
I said, I love blues people.
Yeah.
So once we've met and I see you love the blues, we're brothers for life. There's nothing that can separate us.
Yeah.
And he gave me such a lovely show, and I was really, really, really appreciative to his audience who were really involved in the whole show. And actually got a bit emotional. Actually got a bit emotional on that show. Yeah, no, I got emotional on that show.
Why was that? What the feedback?
The feedback and the engagement and where we've come.
Yeah.
With the blues, and I kind of went back into where it started.
Yeah.
And I've realized, man, it's here now. We're ready to give it to the world from Africa. It was like a big dream that almost didn't make sense when we initially started, but here we are.
And it's so interesting that you say this, because you're pretty much the only person that I know that is doing the blues, that is pushing the blues the way that you are, and you're so passionate about it. You talk about how you actually, representing Africa in terms of the sound that you create. And so it must have been just an amazing reception from the listeners.
Oh yes, no, they I think the songs don't even need me. It's a lovely place to be when the music is bigger than you.
Yeah.
And it's a humbling place to be when when what is actually happening, you realize that you're actually such a small part. As much as I in the forefront of pushing the blues for the but I'm actually just a vessel. Brother, I don't even exist in the bigger scheme of what is happening. It is massive. The Smoke Train Blues movement, where we are now as a movement, it's not only about the blues. It's got an Ubuntu feel, the old Ubuntu feel that we grew up, where Umakhelwane comes and becomes part of what is happening. We don't have to ask somebody, please, when we're slaughtering, can we hire you to come and slaughter the fowl? Everybody's just got their hands in it. So as much as it's about Smoke launching his album, I think it's only 30% of me really involved in this thing. The rest is everybody else. It's the listeners. It's Africa.
Yeah,
bringing the blues to the world.
That's amazing, man. You've been performing quite a lot of places. I've been seeing your social media updates. Some of the interesting places that you've been performing at, maybe if you'd like to mention them.
Yeah, I'm performing quite a lot I'm actually a resident at the hotel, Protea Hotel.
Is this a new residency?
It's a new residency.
The last time you were actually, your residency at another spot.
Yes, in Edenvale. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm there at the hotel, which is interesting because I get different audience from all over the world every week.
Yeah.
And they're loving it.
Which Protea Hotel?
It's the one in Wanderers.
Yes.
Hotel,
Okay.
Wanderers,
Oh, that's great.
And I play at Cut and Craft. It's a very nice vibe in Kensington.
Okay.
Very chilled, best food around. I'm telling you that they make a good chow there.
Yeah.
And big shout out to them. I've been with them for many years.
Yeah.
And I'll be there for the whole of December as well.
Yeah.
And when they come calling, I drop what I'm doing. There's certain places that just go with the blues. They're like a good whiskey.
Yeah. And the reception from the crowd, I mean, that must be blowing people away, because it's not an ordinary sound to find at different spots,
Brother, it is blowing. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Because of my audience, I think my youngest audience is like 4 years.
Okay.
And the oldest is about over 100 years.
Ah.
And they love it with the same passion. And, the guys in between, the 4 years old, and he's singing Bluesman Baby.
Yeah.
It makes me very happy.
Yeah.
The music really, the people really love it.
Yeah.
I'm playing at a show in Tembisa. Tembisa's been interesting. I've been enjoying the shows in Tembisa with the young boys doing amapiano and the hip hop guys. And then they put me in there in the slot. And I'm the oldest Bali there. You know, it just doesn't. I don't look the part.
Yeah.
And I get on there, and then I will play my guitar for the last few guys that are playing their, their stuff, because I play my blues on anything.
Yeah.
So I put a bit of color on their stuff, and then the youngsters respect me
Yeah.
for playing their music.
Yeah.
And next minute they're in the blues. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wait. So you take their kind of sound, but you do it in the guitar.
I put it on the guitar. I basically, my father taught me to play by ear.
Okay.
And that's really helped me, because if you start your car and you rev your car, I just have to feel your energy. Are you cross or sad? And then I'll put the guitar on that, and I put a melody on for you. You'll dance to the revving of your car.
That's crazy. Wow, man. Yeah. All right. So what can people expect this coming weekend?
Firstly, Joburg's going to be blue.
Yeah.
If you're tuning in, I think we're going to go live as well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you're going to do that for us, Sipo.
Yeah.
It's going to be big, man. This is us ushering the blues into the world. And I'm excited because the guys that recorded with me on this, there's two guys from Australia that were actually on this recording with us. Pete, big shout out to Pete Howell. He was on the bass. And my man, how can I forget my man's name now? Winston Kalia.
Okay.
Monster musicians.
Yeah.
They said, we want to be part of taking the blues, coming out black from Africa. We want to be part of that. And these guys came and really with a very good spirit were part of the whole thing. So they'll be tuning in, and it's gonna be good.
And then how many songs are on the album?
There's 13 songs on the album.
Okay.
But I think we're gonna perform either 14 or 15 that night, because there's 2 from the next album. Yeah. That I want to give the guys a taste. My daddy's coming down.
Your dad's
He's
coming
actually
down
at the airport now.
What?
And it's the first time my father watches me live.
What?
So I've got a song I've got to do for him called Situation Blues. Because that song was about his father.
Okay.
I love that song. And it's about him as well. They're 2 contrasting characters. My father was a preacher man, and my grandfather was a blues man. And my grandfather taught me, in people's eyes, the wrong things. And I got into a lot of trouble through my life because of that. So I've got that all captured in that song.
Yeah.
If you're ever in a situation and there's only one way things can go, strike hard without hesitation, boy, or it'll be you lying, kicking, dying on the floor. For girl thinks that you're weak and you hesitate to speak, she's going to do just as she please until she's got you on your knees. So when you see a situation, boy, better take control.
Damn.
You'd rather die in confrontation at the devil than let the devil take your precious soul.
Yeah. That's deep.
If a man thinks that you're scared, you better be prepared to knock him to the floor and kick his ass right out the door.
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
That's incredible. Yeah. So what goes into you putting a song together? What's the first thing that comes? Is it the sound first or the lyrics first?
Brother, it's everything. Every song is different. Some of them are comical. Sometimes we'll be sitting on the corner and having a typical conversation. And then while I'm sitting with you, I drift out of that person that's there.
Okay.
And I start writing the song by whatever's being discussed. So I'll be pushing, sometimes I'll be the one pushing the jokes that the guys are talking about, whatever they're talking about, the cow guys are, and they're discussing these challenges. Say, my girlfriend's giving me problems, she's on Facebook, bro. She's wearing short skirts or whatever the case. That's a verse already. That's already a verse. And she's in that song called Bad, Bad World.
Yeah.
Then you listen to the song and you say like, it's like I've been there before, or this, I've got the same problem. Yeah. Because it's general. It's feeling music.
Yeah. Who do you make your music for? Do you think about your audience? And because you were saying you've got from a 4-year-old to about a 99-year-old, but when you create, do you think about men or do you think about women, or do you just say, I'm going to write what's in my heart?
I generally write what's in my heart. Okay. So there are songs for women.
Okay.
There are songs for young kids, and there's songs for the men.
Okay.
So when I'm performing, because I've got so many songs, when I'm performing, I kind of see the audience, and I realize this is you know, this type of audience, let me give them this type of music.
Okay.
This couple sitting here who look at they in love.
Yeah.
And then I play my love songs type of stuff, and I make them fall deeply in love.
Yeah.
And then when I'm with these hardcore guys, there's more of them, and then I give them that kind of stuff, and you hear them, yeah, you know, this macho stuff.
You work to the testosterone of, yeah. You're like, okay, this is what they will consume. That's brilliant. That's great. And then, okay, so you've created the songs. There's about, 13 songs you said?
In this album, 13, yeah.
13 songs. And then your artwork, how did that go about?
Dean Dollaway is the master.
Okay.
No, that boy, yes, he's
on another
he's
level.
another level. Yeah, no, you hand that over to him.
Yeah.
No, you saw the posters on social media and
Absolutely,
stuff. The guys in next level.
So you give him the creative freedom to say,
that's it.
Do your thing. Boy.
Yes. He knows what he's doing.
All right. So now that the album is coming out on Saturday, where can people find it? Will they be able to stream it? Because you know CDs are no longer there, so obviously you're looking at the digital market. Yeah,
we're gonna put it on all the platforms. Mm-hmm. We, however, not gonna push it out just yet. We're gonna let this simmer in. So the people that will be here to usher it in, to usher the Bluesman baby, they're gonna have at least 2 weeks to 3 weeks of enjoying the show in their hearts and minds. Okay. And then closer to Christmas, we'll release. We'll do an official release. We won't release same time.
Okay, so it's just to launch to a live audience.
Yes.
And get them to get to know you better and for you to know them. And then after that, release.
Release, yeah. Okay. I think just before Christmas we should release. We will announce on social media though. Yeah. When it'll be coming out.
All right, cool, man. I'm so excited. And of course, if people want to come through, can they still pull through, and where can they get the tickets?
They can go online on a web ticket. Okay. Bluesman Baby, you'll get it there. And if not, I think we're going to have a facility where guys can pay cash to get in. Yeah, but it's 50-50 because, you know, there's a lot of people that are going to be coming to the show. Yeah? I think we're going to be packed out, yeah.
What?
No, we're going to be packed out.
So it's going to be a party?
No, it's a big blues party, brother. No, it's a big blues party. And it's and the most important thing is for the dress.
Oh, yeah.
No, we really dress.
Oh, yeah?
No blues, we go all out. No, we go all out.
Because that was going to be my next question.
Oh, is it?
Have you thought about your outfit yet?
Hey, brother, I picked up 10 outfits. I don't know which one I'm going to wear. Yeah, no. Outfits, blues people, we really dress.
So it's old school type vibes.
Old school type vibes. Yeah, you put it on. Yeah. But there's a connotation to that. You know, it's not just about fashion and glamour. For me, it's way deeper. I take it very serious. Okay. My clothing it's a very spiritual part of my music. If you remember before, I got this guy in my head. I wish he could come to one of my shows. My father's best friend, Douglas and Zimande. Mm-hmm. We call each other Maki on the farm, Makelwan. But you know, guys, that you know, you go and you work, and the guys work in sometimes, you know, in the garden. He's a garden boy. He's been called John the whole day, which is not even his real name. That is back in the day now. And when he works there, and when he goes home, he takes those clothes off. He leaves John in his bag, in his briefcase. And that's that walk when he walks with the same pants, this type of pants I'm wearing today. Okay, yeah. And the Brentwood. And the whole walk from there, his numzanship. I don't know if I said it on the last thing, on your last podcast. His numzanship starts from the time he walks until the time he gets to his house. What? His manhood is until he gets to his house. That you won't even know, the children don't even know whether daddy's a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer or what. They don't know he's a garden boy.
What?
Yeah. So it's very deep.
So he changes his clothes and then he's rocking his good looking clothes.
That's it.
So his dignity comes back.
His dignity comes back.
Okay.
And you see the walk. That walk changes. Everything about the shoes shine. Although he's walking on a dusty road, those shoes, he's blinking. They're still blinking by the time he gets to the house. So that is all part of that. Me on my stage, you can't tell me anything. You can't tell Smoke nothing.
What?
On that stage, I'm the king of my stage.
Of course. So it's like lights, camera, action. You get into character.
That's it. Into character.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah. That's incredible. Yeah. All right. So, so the kind of vibe that we're going to look forward to here, it's going to be, so there's a hall you're going to be performing at.
Yes.
Then there's like a reception area type of setup where there's going to be, so maybe describe the night. what you envision. Yeah.
Okay, so I think as the guys come in at 4:00, we're gonna have a tour of the museum.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be formal or informal because we'll feel how it goes. Some may want it formal, some may want to take a walk in with their partners and just check out because it's a very big 3-story building with a lot of history in here.
For sure.
And then we'll spend about an hour there. There's going to be some nibbles. We've also got Gentleman Jack who's going to be warming us up as we walk in.
What?
And then
it's a perfect drink for the night.
Perfect drink for the night, brother. Perfect drink.
Shout out to Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels, yes. Cassandra, we love you.
Yeah.
And then we'll go out. I think this is how it's going to be. We might go out. They might send us out and we all are going to walk on the red carpet. Even the reporters are going to walk on the red carpet. So there's not only, you're going to take photos and there's someone that has to take photos of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm then going to have yourself, brother. We need photos of every single person that is walking the blues in because this is part of history. Yeah. In many years to come, we will all be part of what is actually happening, which is very big. Very big.
This is an incredible vision and an incredible dream to have. What sort of message do you have for people who give up on their dreams? Especially to say, you know what, Jarrah, I'm too old, or I'm just, life has been so hard, I'm giving up. But you never gave up. Despite your challenges, you just still carry on, you still push the dream, you still push the vision. What keeps you going?
Brother, I think firstly one has to have a vision. Yeah. I think it starts with a vision, And when you've got a vision, you got to stick to the vision. I go back every 3 months to see whether I'm still on the right path. Yeah. I need to mention this, Sipo. This is something that I found very interesting. I have had this conversation with my dad a couple of times. There's 2 challenges I've had, or we have as human beings. Mm-hmm. A good distraction and a bad distraction.
Okay.
Bad distraction, your car breaking down, my scrap car in the parking lot there, that I'm worried about the cops, and then this falls off and the wheel falls. That is bad distractions that we all get, And a good distraction is what you got to watch for. Okay. When something looks like it suits where you're going, and it actually is going in the same direction, but your destination is not going to be the same. So we could be going to Durban. That's where our destination is. Yeah. And we could end up in Cape Town and you wonder why you're going forever. It's supposed to be 5 hours. Why are you taking 10 years to get to Durban? You've passed Durban a long time. The sad thing about that is you got to go right back to Johannesburg to get the right highway. So just never give up on your dreams and constantly go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Most times it doesn't make sense to people, close to you or in your circle. Most times it doesn't make sense to them. But your mentorship is very important. I've got a mentor. Okay. I get shouted at. Oh, yeah? No. Every single thing I do. Way. Even he knows I'm at the podcast today. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's going to zoom in and check to make sure I spoke properly. I need that. We all need that.
For sure. Yeah. I'm glad you'd say that because even your likes of Tiger Woods, Venus Williams, they all have coaches. Yeah. Everybody needs a coach. Yeah. Needs somebody that tells them the truth, honest opinion, and guides them, especially if it comes from a good heart.
Yes, 100%, brother. I don't know what I'll do without him. His name is Blackjack van der Bijl.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Andre Blackjack van der Bijl. He'll be here. He's performing with me as well. Okay. He's the main man. Yeah. I always say I'm only 10%. Smokey is only 10% of that man. That's the real McCoy. He's the real deal. That's the real deal. I promise you, that's the real deal. Blackjack will be here.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
All right. So before you give us a small performance, just the family. How's the family receiving you performing, going all over the place, and how's the wife responding to, your growing popularity?
Brother, my wife and my kids, it wouldn't happen without them. Yeah. You don't understand. Leanne is like the core member of this whole thing. I mean, we spoke about Blackjack, but my wife, a big shout out to her, man. Yeah. We've sacrificed so much for even my kids. There's sometimes we actually take the grocery money and we invest it all into the movement. and we've got no groceries for the month, but no complaints. We do what we've always been like that. We've always, even when we were in business, we've always been like that. And I think she's enjoying it. And at the end of the day, it's good. It'll all be theirs. I don't really. I'm not into taking anything with me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So it's my kids and my wife that's theirs at the end of the day.
Oh, that's fantastic. Anyone you want to send a shout out to? People who've been loving, supporting, and just been caring and being with you throughout, all the challenges you've been through.
I don't want to mention even one name because I've got so many.
Yeah.
Guys, you'll know who you'll are. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Some guys are so close and some guys are slightly further, but everybody's still, pushing the blues and really supporting me. I love you all. Thank you so much. The media that gives me the platform, like yourself, Sipo, thank you so much. Ron. I don't mention names. A lot of radio stations and TV guys, really, guys.
Be like, I didn't
mention us. Yeah. I've got into trouble before for that. But there's so many people involved, and I'm just the vessel. I'm not the main guy. I'm just the vessel pushing this, and hopefully, I said, God, you can only take me, please. After there's 100 smokes born, then I'm willing to. You can take me off this planet. In the meantime, guys, pick your guitars up and play the blues.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna set up, and then we'll do a few performance or a few songs, and then we take it from there.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do that, man. Boom.
Oh yeah. Come on, good people. Get up and join me on the dance floor. Let's kick them tough times away. We're gonna dance the tough times away. We're gonna dance the tough times away.
All right, man. So this is a FreeRide podcast. Like I said to you, that what's going down right now is that after Smoke's performance, right here at the Museum Africa, what turned out is that there were some people here that were so touched by his performance. They came from creating a film on the other side. I'm sure you'll see the clips of them talking and some of the agreements that they put together. All of a sudden, this lady in the black and her daughter came up to us, started speaking to Smoke. The next thing they wanted to do was to collaborate, perform. So now she just came up with a song that she wants to sing, and Smoke is just trying to listen to the song, listen to the melody, and then play some beats that is going to go with her. And then the next thing, they're going to be performing in front of some actors for an international film that is going to go. And of course, I'll speak to Osdimpo a little bit later. She's going to tell us a little bit more about this film. So this is incredible. Never seen before. Never done something like this before on the FreeRide podcast. I'm so excited. So as you can hear, they're busy rehearsing the song and they'll be performing it in front of the actors in a short while. So I'll tell you all about it, and I'm going to speak to all the people that are involved in this, Osdimpo, and of course the director and probably some actors right here on the FreeRide podcast, right here. We never thought this was going to go down, man. Check it out.
Beautiful name, what a beautiful name. What a beautiful name. Sanki sana sotabatin, tarantantam. She hails from the Eastern Cape, a region of the most beautiful people. Sanki sana sotaba, she is so cool. Sanki sana sotabatin, tarantantam. Sanki sana sotaba, sanki sana sotaba. Sanki sana sotaba, she is so cool. Sanki sana sotaba, tam, taran tam. Sanki sana sotaba, sanki sana sotaba. Sanki sana sotaba, she is so cool. Sanki sana sotaba, tam, taram tam tam. I'm singing in Goma ikambile mina. Yeah, so bye for now, manje. Woo!
Tomorrow at Stekeniko.
Okay.
So, do you think you can come up with something? Do you think that you guys can record this, that we can put it in the movie
Oh yes.
between now and sunset?
Yes.
Because we are going to roll the camera in about an hour or two.
Yes.
Can we do that,
I'm
Smokey?
ready.
Are we gonna, you mean record it like this, or are we gonna go through proper recording?
If you can, the best that you can give us under the circumstance, the best that you can give us.
Okay, so we're still here. Smoke has just given us a killer performance. We just had somebody coming to talk to him. Now he's about to perform. And now here's an elderly gentleman. He wanted to come and help. Now listen to this, man. Oh, shit. Aye. Here we go, man. Oh, man. Smoke, that was a killer performance. You must have been so excited getting so much feedback.
Yeah.
From there's not a lot of people,
Yes.
but I mean, you got some really nice feedback from the few people that were here.
Yes, no, definitely, brother. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you so much, man.
So you ready to go and mesmerize them inside?
Yeah, I'm going to mesmerize him inside. Let me
Okay.
go and do that.
So we'll take a quick break and then we'll do it afterwards?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Wow. Le timer.
Itinkomos ka, baba.
That's how we do it, man. Boom. All right, man. Brother Smoke,
Thank you so much, Sipo.
you, like, honestly, we were just doing our thing.
Yes.
The next thing it turned into something
Oh,
else.
brother, the
Now it's an
energy.
international movie coming
Yay,
out.
brother, man. That's so nice, man.
Yeah.
Very special, very precious.
We didn't expect any of this.
No, we were playing the song.
We were also supposed to do this podcast last week.
Yes.
And then we just kept on
postponing it. And
Kanti, it's for this.
that's exactly how it goes.
How's that, eh?
Yes, brother.
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you so much for for our conversations earlier, and of course for the beautiful songs you've performed. And then for the next thing, you're doing a collaboration.
Hey, brother, can you believe it?
With an elderly lady.
Yes.
Beautiful song.
Oh, beautiful.
How was it for you? I mean, just to jump on a song, she started singing. The next thing, you just started creating a vibe.
You know, when I was walking downstairs earlier on,
Okay.
I think I went to get something. Can't remember what I went to fetch. Or the speaker.
The speaker, yeah.
Yeah, and I heard this beautiful voice coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
And as I walked past, I said, wow, what a beautiful voice. I said, me, I got a terrible voice. She said, no, I'm a singer, very confidently. My mother talks like that.
Yeah.
I said, well, I've got a terrible voice and I sing. I'm going upstairs to sing now. So we swapped numbers. That's why it took so long to get up the steps.
I saw you guys talking there.
We were
and I'm like,
talking.
okay, cool.
And then all of a sudden, boom, we're collaborating right here, right now.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
man.
All right, so I know that we're coming to the end of our conversation,
Yeah.
because I know you're gonna now go into the studio, meet with the rest of the actors.
Yeah.
The next thing you are performing in a movie.
Hey, brother.
It's not something that you asked for,
Yes,
but
yes.
look at God.
Yeah, that's God, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited about the whole thing?
Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. I've got a very long program. The only stress I have is I've got a lot of stuff happening
that
in my
needs to
head.
be happen.
Oh, I've got the band waiting for me. Got,
Yeah.
10 things to do.
Yeah.
But otherwise, all good.
Yeah.
All good. We do what we have to do.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll be seeing you on Saturday.
Saturday, brother.
We're excited to see you perform.
Hey.
You can't wait, I'm sure.
Yes, brother. Nervous, but we're gonna kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need that out time where you can
Yes.
just be alone to get into character.
That's exactly what I'm trying to get to. My wife actually told me yesterday.
Yeah.
She said, I can see that you're starting to get edgy.
Yeah.
Because when you start getting like that, you actually need to be away from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It's important for you, you connect.
Yeah,
Because what happens is otherwise the energy of the people is too much for you to handle.
for sure.
And it's dangerous. I know myself, sometimes I find myself crying on stage and then I can't move.
Yeah.
Everything is just too much because I'm not physically, it's spiritually strong. So I need to get into the corner.
Yeah.
I really need to.
What's interesting about you is that you're one of the few artists that actually allows himself spiritually for the spirit to take over when you perform.
Yeah.
Other people, it's still about the vibe. They take the energies from people. Yes, you do that, but you allow the spirit to take over when you perform.
Yeah, it's all about that. It's all about the spirit. I go back into my life, where I was born and all the kind of challenges I've had I go into those spaces.
Yeah,
That's where I draw my inspiration to deliver my music.
Yeah.
And my victories, the loss, everything, and those energies. That's why when I play, I tell people, don't clap for me.
okay.
Don't clap for me. You're wasting your time clapping for me because I honestly, I'm in another zone.
You're in another realm.
Another realm. I don't
Yeah.
get praise or even if you criticize me,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm just delivering the message.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so where can people find you? Where can they follow you? Where can they check out the streams and that kind of stuff?
Smoke J Lawrence on
Okay.
Facebook. Like that page. I think a lot of the stuff goes through there. Nick, I think it's Smoke J Lawrence also on Instagram.
Okay.
And we're changing everything to Smoke J Lawrence. I've got the young man busy with it.
Yeah, he's like align this.
Yes, align these things for me, my brother, because we've got too many names. So just make one name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's it, brother.
No, thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
so much
having
for
me.
having me. Dear.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
No,
and
thank
Sipo,
you.
Saturday,
Yeah.
we on?
We on?
Yeah, you got the whole band. I think you're going to be taking the band.
Yeah.
taking the band around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
brother.
I'm going to talk to everybody and hear what they have to say and how excited they are to be here. This is history in the
It's
making.
history in the making, brother.
Yeah.
And you're part of it. Thank you so
And
much.
I'm happy for you, brother.
Thank you so much,
I'm so
brother.
happy
Thank
for you. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. That is my guest today on the FreeRide podcast. So excited to speak to Bra Smoke. And of course, check it out on Saturday. It's going to be going down, man. All right. So we out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Boom.